Known for her powerful voice and unique stage presence, Courtney Hadwin first captured the hearts of millions when she graced the stage of America's Got Talent, with a performance that left audiences stunned. With her electrifying talent and a style all her own, she quickly became a household name. Yet, behind the bright lights and applause, Courtney has faced incredible challenges. Despite her success, she's had to navigate personal hardships, controversies, and health scares that have shaped her journey. But nothing could prepare Courtney, or her fans, for the tragic accident that almost brought her career to a halt. This devastating event not only shook Courtney, but also left her supporters wondering if she would ever be able to perform again. Would she recover from this heartbreak? Would this be the moment that forced her to step away from the stage for good? Stay with us as we dive into the heartbreaking story behind this tragic accident, the toll it took on Courtney's career, and the incredible determination it took for her to rise again. Courtney Hadwin's meteoric rise to fame is a testament to the transformative power of music and the unexpected journeys that talent can take. Hailing from Hesleden, County Durham, England, Courtney was a shy 13-year-old when she first stepped onto the stage of America's Got Talent, AGT, in 2008-2018. Her audition began with a nervous introduction, but the moment she began singing Otis Redding's Hard to Handle, she underwent a remarkable transformation. Her voice erupted with raw energy, and her stage presence captivated both the judges and the audience. Judge Howie Mondel, recognizing her exceptional talent, awarded her the coveted Golden Buzzer, propelling her directly to the live shows and marking the beginning of her journey to stardom. Courtney's performances throughout the competition showcased her versatility and deep connection to classic rock and soul. In the semifinals, she delivered a powerful rendition of Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild, complete with a high-pitched scream and dynamic dance moves, earning her a standing ovation and praise from the judges. Her collaboration with the Struts in the finals, where she channeled her idol Janis Joplin, further solidified her status as a rising star in the music industry. Despite not winning the competition, Courtney's talent did not go unnoticed. In December 2018, she signed a record deal with Arista Records in partnership with Simon Cowell's Psycho label, joining the ranks of other notable artists discovered by Cowell. Her debut EP, The Cover Sessions, released in October 2019, featured live covers of popular songs, showcasing her unique interpretation and vocal prowess. Courtney's journey from a timid teenager to a celebrated performer is a compelling narrative of passion, perseverance, and the universal language of music. Her story continues to inspire aspiring artists worldwide, proving that with talent and determination, dreams can indeed come true. But what happened next in Courtney's career after the Golden Buzzer? Her rise didn't stop there. Could her next big move redefine her entire journey? As Courtney took the stage with the Struts in the finals, little did she know that this collaboration would change everything for her career. Courtney Hadwin's performances have captivated audiences worldwide, leaving an indelible mark on the music industry. Her voice, a unique blend of raw power and emotional depth, has brought a fresh perspective to classic rock and pop hits, earning her widespread acclaim from both fans and critics alike. One of her most notable performances was a rendition of Janis Joplin's Piece of My Heart at Carnegie Hall in April 2024. Courtney infused the classic with her own energy and passion, delivering a performance that was both a tribute to Joplin and a showcase of her own vocal prowess. Her bright, raspy voice resonated through the historic venue, captivating the audience and critics alike. This performance not only highlighted her vocal abilities, but also her ability to connect with the audience on a deep emotional level. Beyond her vocal talent, Courtney's stage presence is equally compelling. She has a remarkable ability to make each song her own, adding personal nuances that resonate with listeners. Her rendition of Harry Styles' Sign of the Times is a testament to this. In her cover featured on her EP, The Cover Sessions, Courtney transformed the song into a raw, electrifying performance that left fans spellbound. Her ability to breathe new life into the track showcased her artistic maturity and deep understanding of music. Critics have consistently praised Courtney for her authenticity and commitment to her craft. Her performances are characterized by a blend of vulnerability and strength, allowing her to convey deep emotions through her music. This authenticity has endeared her to fans and established her as a respected figure in the music industry. In conclusion, Courtney Hadwin's performances resonate deeply with audiences due to her unique voice, compelling stage presence, and unwavering authenticity. Her ability to reinterpret classic songs while infusing them with her own energy and emotion sets her apart as a remarkable artist. As she continues to evolve and share her music with the world, audiences can look forward to more performances that inspire and captivate. In an unexpected turn of events, Courtney's life was irrevocably altered by a devastating and tragic accident. It all began on a seemingly ordinary day as she was traveling home after a successful performance. The excitement of the evening still lingered in the air as she reflected on the applause and recognition she had received. Yet, fate had a different plan in store for her. As she was driving along the familiar route, a sudden and violent collision shattered everything. The car crash was catastrophic, leaving her critically injured and struggling for her life. The immediate aftermath of the accident was chaotic and filled with uncertainty. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, working tirelessly to extricate her from the wreckage. The moment was surreal, like something out of a nightmare, as the realization of what had just occurred began to set in. Courtney, once a vibrant and hopeful artist, was now fighting for survival. The crash left her with multiple broken bones, severe internal injuries, and a long list of challenges that she would have to face. What was most heartbreaking for Courtney, however, was the toll the accident took on her future. Her promising career, one that had been flourishing and on the brink of even greater success, was now cast into uncertainty. As a talented performer, Courtney had built her identity around her passion for music and the stage. The thought of being unable to return to that world, unable to pursue her dreams as she once had, was almost too much to bear. Yet, even in the darkest of times, there was a flicker of hope. Courtney's resilience and determination would become the defining elements of her recovery journey. As she lay in the hospital bed, surrounded by medical professionals and loved ones, Courtney began to reflect on her life, her purpose, and what truly mattered. The road to recovery would not be easy, and the future was filled with unknowns, but one thing was clear: she would not give up. Her story was far from over, and although the path ahead seemed uncertain, Courtney was determined to rebuild herself, to find a new direction, and, most importantly, to rise from the ashes of tragedy with even greater strength. In the aftermath of the harrowing accident, Courtney was immediately rushed to the hospital, her body battered and broken, clinging to life by a thread. The emergency room became a flurry of activity as doctors, nurses, and medical professionals worked in a synchronized, high-pressure manner to stabilize her condition. The severity of her injuries was immediately apparent. Broken bones, internal trauma, and significant blood loss threatened her chances of survival. The medical team fought valiantly, utilizing every resource and technique at their disposal, pushing the boundaries of modern medicine in a desperate attempt to save her. Outside the sterile walls of the hospital, a wave of emotional turmoil washed over her family, friends, and countless fans who had come to love and admire her. Messages of support poured in from all corners, with people from different walks of life expressing their hope and prayers for Courtney's recovery. Social media flooded with posts, many holding out hope for a miracle, each message more heartfelt than the last, revealing the profound impact she had made on those around her. The words of love and encouragement were an outpouring of collective care, as everyone held their breath, waiting for any sign that Courtney might make it through. But as the hours stretched into days, the situation grew increasingly grim. Despite the tireless efforts of the medical team, the damage was too extensive. Each attempt to stabilize her seemed to fall short, as her body simply could not withstand the catastrophic injuries. Her family watched helplessly, struggling to accept the reality that Courtney, a beacon of strength and resilience in the public eye, might not survive this ordeal. Doctors did everything they could, but they were up against a force too powerful to fight. As they continued to work, there was a growing sense of inevitability. Despite the miracles doctors had worked in the past, the severity of Courtney's condition seemed insurmountable. Tragically, the medical team was forced to acknowledge that the injuries were too severe for her body to recover from. Her fans, family, and friends who had held on to hope were now forced to face the heartbreaking truth. The woman they admired, whose spirit had touched so many, was slipping away. The world held its breath, and ultimately Courtney passed away, leaving a legacy of love, admiration, and a deep sense of loss in her wake. When the devastating news of the accident broke, it sent shockwaves through fans around the world, leaving them in a state of profound shock and disbelief. Social media platforms exploded with an outpouring of emotions as people struggled to come to terms with the tragedy that had befallen such a beloved young star. From heartfelt messages of love and support to deep expressions of sorrow, the world seemed to collectively pause and reflect on the fragile nature of life. The incident, which came as an unexpected and heartbreaking blow, united fans from different corners of the globe, all of whom were left in awe of the young star's meteoric rise to fame and the promise she represented for the future. Amid the flood of messages, countless fans took to their social media accounts to share their thoughts, memories, and admiration for Courtney. Her infectious smile and vibrant personality had earned her a place in the hearts of millions, making her sudden misfortune all the more difficult to comprehend. Many expressed their sorrow not only for Courtney but also for her family, who, in the wake of this tragedy, found themselves grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. The media and the public alike acknowledged the immense pain they must be enduring, and messages of hope and strength poured in for the family as they faced this unimaginable ordeal together. With the spotlight on Courtney's family, there was also a sense of solidarity among fans, as they rallied behind the people who had been an essential part of the star's life. The online tributes, filled with personal stories and testimonials about Courtney's kindness and generosity, were a testament to the impact she had made, not only through her work but also through her authenticity and character. As the world waited for updates on her condition, there was an overwhelming sense of collective prayer and well-wishing, with many offering prayers for Courtney's swift recovery, while others offered their heartfelt condolences to her family, acknowledging the difficulty they were enduring. This tragic incident became more than just a news story. It became a moment of reflection on the fleeting nature of fame, youth, and life itself. The immense love and support shown by fans served as a reminder of how deeply an artist can touch the lives of others, leaving them to wonder what more could have been had things turned out differently. Through this moment of collective grief, the connection between Courtney and her fans seemed more profound than ever, leaving everyone involved with a sense of anticipation and hope for what the future might hold, while grappling with the harsh reality of the present. The loss of Courtney Hadwin reverberated deeply across the music industry, leaving a profound void that many were unprepared for. Her untimely passing shook not only her family and friends, but also the vast network of industry professionals, fellow artists, and legions of devoted fans who had watched her career blossom in such a short amount of time. From the very moment Courtney stepped onto the stage, there was an undeniable spark of raw talent that caught the attention of music lovers worldwide. Her unique blend of youthful energy and an old-school soulfulness set her apart from many of her contemporaries, making her loss all the more heartbreaking. Industry insiders and music critics, who had initially praised her bold performances and captivating stage presence, found themselves grappling with the reality of a future without her. Many reflected on the boundless potential Courtney had, often noting that her distinctive voice and unmatched energy were characteristics that couldn't be easily replicated. She had a way of drawing in her audience, almost as if she had the power to communicate a story, an emotion, through every note she sang. Those who had followed her journey from her breakout moments on shows like America's Got Talent couldn't help but wonder what heights she could have reached if given more time. Her passing also highlighted just how rare it is to encounter an artist who embodies such raw, unfiltered talent at such a young age. Courtney Hadwin wasn't just another promising singer. She was an artist who had already carved out a space for herself in the music industry, with a fan base that transcended age and genre. Her performances were electric, blending elements of rock, blues, and pop, creating a fusion that was all her own. Fans who had seen her live performances still recall the power and authenticity she brought to every stage she graced. And now, with her absence, there is a lingering sense of what could have been. The music world has a way of moving on quickly, but in this case, Courtney's departure has left a space that is impossible to fill. Artists, critics, and fans alike continue to honor her memory, cherishing the music she left behind and imagining what might have come next. Courtney Hadwin's loss serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the impact that one extraordinary young talent can have on an entire industry. It's not just the notes she hit or the songs she sang that will be remembered, but the energy she brought to every moment that made her unique. Even though Courtney's life was tragically cut short, her legacy endures, etched into the fabric of the music world in a way that few can ever truly achieve. Her recordings, full of raw emotion and soul, continue to resonate with listeners across generations, offering a timeless connection to her spirit. Each note she sang, each performance she gave, was a reflection of her unyielding dedication to her craft and her relentless pursuit of perfection, even in the face of challenges that could have deterred many others. Courtney's story, though brief, is one of determination, passion, and the refusal to let anything stand in the way of her dreams. Her music still holds a powerful presence in the hearts of fans who remember her not only for her unique sound, but for the way she poured herself into every song she performed. Her voice, so distinctive and full of life, became the soundtrack for moments of joy, pain, and everything in between. Even after her untimely passing, her legacy lives on through the ongoing appreciation of her work. Her fans, whether they were with her from the beginning or discovered her music later, continue to celebrate her contributions to the music industry. This connection between Courtney and her audience is unbreakable, a bond forged by the beauty and authenticity of her artistry. Courtney's story also serves as a poignant reminder of just how fragile life can be. In the blink of an eye, everything can change, and sometimes we don't have as much time as we think to make our mark. Her untimely passing forces us to confront the uncertainty of life and to reflect on how precious each moment truly is. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of daily routines, but Courtney's life and her music call us to slow down and appreciate the fleeting nature of our time here. They remind us that we should cherish every opportunity we have to make an impact, to express ourselves, and to love deeply. In her absence, Courtney's story continues to inspire countless others to pursue their passions fearlessly, reminding them that their voices too have the power to leave a lasting legacy. Though she is no longer with us, Courtney's influence remains a guiding light, showing us that even in the most tragic of circumstances, beauty and greatness can still emerge. Courtney's family, who had always been her rock, found themselves grappling with an inconceivable loss as they faced the heart-wrenching reality of her passing. For years, they had been her unwavering support system, guiding her through every twist and turn of her incredible journey. From the moment she was born, they had watched her blossom from a young girl with big dreams into a rising star whose potential seemed limitless. As they reflect on her remarkable growth, both as a person and an artist, they often speak about the indescribable pride they felt seeing her achieve milestones that many could only dream of. Her parents, who were by her side through every triumph and challenge, have been particularly vocal in sharing the depth of their grief. They have spoken publicly about the devastating impact of losing someone so dear, someone who brought light and joy not only into their lives but to all who had the privilege of knowing her. The pain of her absence is something they live with every day, but in their sorrow, they have also found strength in honoring her legacy. It's clear that Courtney's influence continues to echo, not just through her accomplishments, but through the lives she touched along the way. As a family, they have channeled their grief into meaningful actions, using their platform to advocate for the causes that Courtney was most passionate about. Whether it was raising awareness for mental health, supporting youth programs, or promoting arts education, these causes were near and dear to Courtney's heart. Her family continues to be a voice for these causes, ensuring that her mission lives on, even in her absence. They know that while she may no longer be physically with them, her spirit and the impact of her work will never fade. In a world that often feels uncertain, Courtney's family has found a profound sense of purpose in keeping her memory alive. Their efforts to promote the causes she believed in not only honor her, but also inspire others to carry forward her legacy of compassion, creativity, and courage. Through their work, they aim to ensure that Courtney's story continues to inspire and make a difference in ways that she could have only dreamed of. The love and admiration for her endure, and her family's commitment to her memory serves as a testament to the indelible mark she left on the world.